We squad up like 20 deep in this thing. I pull up in all white ghost, my homie came in a range. We step out, Walker, you know what's up, go straight to the stage. Way we walk and way we talk, they know we don't come to play, no. No, we don't come to play, nah. No, we don't come to play, no. Nah, hey, no, we don't come to play. Way we walk and way we talk, they know we don't come to play.
They told us the galaxy was too big. They said, eldest, you can't monopolize an entire star system. Well, guess what, Patriots? On June 11th, we are going to prove them dead wrong! Listen to me. This isn't your daddy's instanced lobby shooter. The devs are cramming thousands of players into massive shared official servers. We are talking a galaxy so crowded, you'll have to use your turn signal just to navigate an asteroid belt. And the best part? It's a persistent universe! That means when those casuals log off to touch grass or go to sleep, the galaxy keeps spinning. But more importantly, our automated factories keep producing. While they are dreaming about sheep, our assembly lines will be churning out cold, hard, unadulterated galactic capitalism. The free market never sleeps, baby! But I can't do this alone. Look at this forehead. You think this hairline retreated out of fear? No! It retreated to make more room in my massive brain to calculate intergalactic trade routes and orbital strike trajectories. But even this brain needs boots on the ground. I am putting together the most ruthless, efficient, freedom-loving guild this side of the Milky Way. I need miners who eat space dust for breakfast. I need combat pilots who see a pirate fleet and think target practice. I need logistics managers who get overly excited about supply and demand graphs. We are going to log in on June 11th, claim the best planets, build the biggest factories, and control the entire server economy by Tuesday. We will make the Trade Federation look like a mom-and-pop lemonade stand! Hit that subscribe button, join the Discord linked below, and enlist today! The stars belong to us! Patriots! Let's go get them.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Yes, indeed, we are back. We are back, and we are diving back into some SpaceCraft. We've got some updates. We've figured some stuff out off stream. And, you know, made a bit of some progress off stream. We've got some more grinding to do, obviously, but things are starting to ramp up over here. We've figured out the money problem for all intents and purposes, but also, let's go ahead and load in here so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and just dive right on into it. Let me know if that music or the gameplay or my microphone ends up coming in too loud or too quiet. I can adjust it all on the fly. Just let me know. Rob, my man, Doc, it's good to see you. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So first off, where we left off, you know, in the last little stream that we put on, we couldn't figure out exactly how to craft up the space components in order to, you know, expand our spaceship. Well, it turns out those have to be crafted here on the assembler at your base. You can't craft them at just any normal workbench, and they take forever. It's 9 minutes per component. As you can see there, that has been running for a while, and we only got 4 components before that actually got taken out. And if we go look over here in the workshop, in order to craft even one singular piece of a ship, we need at the bare minimum 4 components. So we're looking at upwards of like an hour to craft some of these spaceship parts. It's a bit wild. But hold on, hold on. And it's 12 minutes apiece in order to make this small steel part casing, which is another function, another resource component that we need. It's a bit crazy, man. I mean, like, it is a multiplayer game. It is a persistent universe, so you can't just have things happening instantly. I do understand the... I get it, bro. I get the delay, but it's like, fuck, man. Sometimes it's, I feel like, just way thicker than it needs to be. I don't have enough beams. What kind of microphone do you use? You don't have a huge one in your face like most streamers make? I'm using a Blue Yeti, bro. That is old as... Dude, my parents bought me this Blue Yeti when I was in high school recording music with my neighbor. You know what I mean? Like, this thing is old. It needs to be upgraded, but you know, it still functions. It's functioning. It does need to be upgraded though, and honestly, if I did upgrade it, I don't know if I could like handle just like something up in my face constantly. I think that would drive me a bit nuts. Iron and carbon in order to make the steel, which is what we would need in order to make the steel part casing. So in order to expand this ship, we're still quite a ways off, but let's go ahead and go back to hold. There needs to be a search function. Oh, here we go. Support hardware. Get this going. Let's get that back cooking up. Clear our inventory here. Oh, 340 copper ingots, right. Right, speaking of that, we've got 340 copper ingots that we need to go deliver over so we can finish this corporation task. A bada boom, a bada bing. When we logged on today, thankfully, our copper mining situation is just totally self-sufficient. That thing was filled up with a few hundred of these copper. Oh, let's take a little peep here. 5 technology, if we take a look. Oh my gosh, we are 7 technology off of being able to go and slap down another base. Hopefully this assembling stuff paired with this, you know, just passively gaining us copper gets that unlocked sooner rather than later. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out of here. Onwards to the stars. As you can see, we're now flying across through space. I was fucking with the build system because Doc was saying he was having a hard time, and so I just tried to put something stupid together, similar to our first build. And I'm hoping Doc got it figured out with the space. I'm assuming he was missing a compartment. Was that what was going on? Because if that's not what was going on, I honestly don't know exactly why your spaceship had less power. A lot of outdoor content creators just use the clip-on Bluetooth mics. They sound just fine. You hate the huge ones in people's faces. They're not recording master music tracks. Yeah, like, I don't think I would be able to, like, mentally handle a big mic up in my face. Now, there's definitely pros and cons to the different microphones. You know? Even with this Yeti, I could put this Yeti up in my face if I wanted to, if I put it on a bar. Like, there's nothing preventing me from putting it in my face. I don't see the need to. I mean, I think it comes through just fine. I think it comes through fine. Good enough. You either sold or lost hull pieces. You're using all that you have. Once you drop the 3,000 for the ship thing, you'll fix. Dude. Fuck, bro. Fuck, dude. Well, I'm in the process of crafting up ship parts as we speak, Doc, and hopefully we get that kind of just like constantly funneling through. I wish with the building system we would get experience. What am I coming out here for? Oh, yeah. We got to go deliver the ore. I wish that with the building and the tech tree system, we would get experience even when, like, rebuilding stuff. Being the same with the camera, I'm using a fairly cheap OBS bot mini camera. I mean, it's on a swivel, so I can, like, swivel it around and do things with it, but I don't really use the swivel aside from to help with the positioning of the camera without having to move this thing all over the place. I can kind of fucking rotate it on its gimbal. Yeah, again, with the camera, I mean, we're using a cheap camera also. I mean, for your typical standard, especially if we're comparing to somebody like Asmongold. But at the end of the day, you gotta think. It makes sense a bit, doesn't it? That, like, at a certain point when you reach making a certain amount of money from streaming or whatever you're doing, a lot of these purchases and these upgrades that you end up putting into things aren't even necessarily things that you need, but are more so things that you just end up working into some form of tax write-off. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a level of wealth I don't know if the old man will ever get to, but you know what? I'm content with where we're at. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it does make sense that tax write-offs are big power once you start pulling in enough money to where the tax man really comes and hammers you down. Oh man, he got in before us. He was faster than us. That dirty dog. That dirty, dirty dog. With the spaceship part building system, I think it's too steep. Especially with the time sink added onto it. I mean, like, people jump into a space game where you're meant to be able to customize and build up your ship a little bit. I think they gotta give them, like, a low tier... Whoa, what the fuck? It didn't park me in the right spot, but it dropped me in the right spot. That's a relief. I think they got to give these people like a low tier thing to run off of and kind of build their ship out.
Is there any way I can... Oh, of course. Here is a list of available contracts to choose from.
Boom, 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 boom! 500 credits in the bag. 500 copper ingots delivered. Bada boom, bada bing.
Your is now committed to delivering the materials listed in this contract.
Finish a request of your current level to unlock the next level. Okay. Finish a request level 5. Is that what it said? Hello there.
Oh, of course. Here is a list of available contracts.
This is a level 1 request. I've already completed this. What do you mean, of course? You don't have anything. What are you talking about? Hi, how are you? Who are you?
Speak, my factory.
Stranger.
Found anything worthwhile? Don't waste my time.
Rude. Hello.
Sorry, I'm not selling to individual buyers. I'm here with but I'm always happy to talk.
Why won't it let me sell this, man? It won't let me sell the Conglomerates 2 data to these people. Scam. It's a scam. What was that other quest that we had? What was that other quest that we had? It was like deliver the cargo. What level cargo was it? Where is it? This is a bigger time sink than Dune? Dude, it really fucking is. It really is actually turning into a bigger time sink than Dune, Mick, and it absolutely needs to be tweaked. It absolutely needs to be tweaked. I don't think there's any reason that we need to be waiting 9 minutes to craft 1 resource when you need 4 resources just to craft 1 spaceship part. And then it's 12 minutes to craft 1 resource when you need 2 resources. So it's like 24 minutes plus 18 minutes. I mean, you're dealing with a fucking ridiculous, like 45 minutes of time just to craft out 1 singular part of the spaceship. absolutely unnecessary. Way over the top. I'm almost maybe concerned that Shiro Games might have actually played a big role in what happened with Funcom and their time sinks, or these guys like very closely these guys are much more closely intertwined than I think meets the eye. Can you do other things while the parts are being crafted? Yes, Little Monk, eventually you can. And with the spaceship parts that I'm explicitly complaining about, they have to be crafted at a station that kind of assembles it passively. So yes. I think it's a bit steep, though. I think it is a bit, it's a bit steep. They sell concrete at these. So, dude, somebody was bitching at me and they were like, you didn't even look at what was for sale. And I was like, I didn't expect anything different to be for sale, but they're selling concrete here. Stainless plates are being sold here. Huh. Would you look at that? How many rockets do I have? We've got 17 missiles. Let's go and try and burn these missiles. Because we are waiting out a little bit of time for our second base to be able to be crafted. I don't want to expand the first base much more because we're probably realistically going to strip that base down. We're probably going to break that base down in its entirety. I was half tempted to abandon it like 7 times, but at the end of the day, it's like we're moving into a copper and aluminum, so I don't need a copper and aluminum and then a copper on another planet. I need to go set up iron somewhere. And at that point in time, after we break down the first base, I'm just hesitant to go set it up on iron as well. Am I right, lady? Punch! Because there could potentially be something better for us to set it up on. Let's fly. Let's go knock down some clay shells and make some of that big money. Now we've changed our ship's shape. I don't know if it's necessarily going to change the way that our rockets fire. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. You have double for iron, double iron running. See, okay, well that's what I'm saying, bro. And damn, I gotta get this second base because there's some spots that have 2 aluminum nodes and 2 copper nodes right next to each other. Oh man, that doesn't get you excited. I don't know what will. Mick, you're right. You're not wrong, and there's a pretty steep grind. Let's take a look at this, because once we get up to corporate, take a look at this. Oh, where's the corporate shit? There we go, corpo. Licenses. Once I have 100 of this stuff, we could then slap down a corporate base, get 3 bases rolling. You're right. Breaking down the copper one in its entirety may not be necessarily necessary. I don't know. We'll get there. I should have screenshotted it, Doc. I didn't even think about it, bro. I didn't even think about it. It's on this planet, Societies 4, right over by this purple thing. Right over by that purple thing. There's a lot of people coming over here recently. Hold up. Give me a minute. Dude, I woke up the other day to my wife, like, traumatized. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, my skin... the UI for the ship changes dependent on where you slap the thing, then I tell you, it's actually starting to irritate me. Like, my ability bar changes. I'm sure I could fix it. I never feel like fixing it. I'm sure I could. Hold on. I forget how to put the stuff in. Hold on. Oh, right. I could change it like that. Just right there. You could just drag the icons. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. My man, Doc, my man. It was so easy. Dude, building parts for the ship, Ferris, took, I've honestly skipped, I feel like I've skipped a couple of steps to get to the point of building parts for the ship. You know what I'm saying? But, dude, Ferris, if it's money that's, like, holding you back, just watch this. We're about to make so much money. We're about to make so much money. I like the automation in this. It's a bit bare bones currently as it sits, but I feel like that may be because we just haven't quite gotten into the depths of it. I'm pretty sure there's like interplanetary cargo routes that we can set up to where not only we're harvesting but delivering and stuff. I don't necessarily know. I also ran into a planet that had water spouts, and it was like, oh, you're not equipped with any sort of like water collecting thing. It's like, what do you mean water? What do I need water for? The fuck? The fuck? Are we playing Dune Awakening? And fire! Ooh yeah, 3 beautiful gemstones just like that. Somebody just dropped the sub on YouTube, my man. Oh, dear God. Aleph, you absolute freaking huge W's in the chat for the man. The myth. Wait, is it working? The legend himself, Aleph, can you believe it? You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. It's time to get juicy. It's time to get goosey. Get out of the way. My man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey. Huge W's in the chat. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Aleph, my man. I don't know what was going on with Twitch the other day. We missed some of Aleph's subs over on Twitch. He's a fucking lunatic, I tell you. We missed some subs on Twitch. I don't know if he did it when I was going to the bathroom. I don't know what it was, but we missed him. So you know what that means? Ooh, it's time to goose it twice. It's time to goose it twice. You've got 2 meats. My man. I hope you're doing fantastic out there. I hope you're doing damn good. I hope you're doing damn good. Woo! Tell you what, that'll get the blood pumping. That will get the blood pumping. Yeah, I shut down the stream and I was scrolling back through the Twitch and I was like, what the hell? He came and dropped 5 subs on Twitch and I completely missed it because I like had a chest to open up and I was like, what the fuck? A hype train went off? Like, what happened? I'm like, he snuck them in on me. He snuck them in on me. That or the Twitch notifications were just twisted. Dude, I'm telling you, the missile farming is next level. It is the only way to go. It is the best way to go. It is insane. Absolutely wild money. Bit of a caveat to this though is the spawn rate on these are fairly slow. So if you don't have, you know, a couple different systems to kind of roll into, you may end up having to wait a little bit, right? Like, I think we can probably burn through 30 missiles on this planet in total, which at the end of the day is gonna make us like, dude, probably like 2,000 credits, right? Or more. But it's quite the hefty weight, and I was able to craft up 50 of these missiles fairly easily. There is some other shells, if you see on the left-hand side of the screen. I don't know if my head's covering it. The Chalcedony shell is over in the Karen system, and that shell sucks ass, man. That stuff just gives you, like, some quartz trash. You know, some stuff that you really aren't even looking for. But yeah, this has basically solved all of our money problems. So we've been able to go into the permits and basically unlock all of this. Getting 2,500 for plumbing will be no problem. By the time we unlock plumbing, we'll be setting up the second base. Are you guys taking random damage pretty regularly? Is it from the FTL, do you think? Ferris, I'm not. Are you overheating a lot? I know overheating can cause damage. I haven't been taking random damage, and I don't think it's from the FTL. Are you flying your FTL when you're out of juice? Are you 0 out of 200 trying to boost with that thing? Because I'm pretty sure you can still boost with it if you have no juice, but it'll damage you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The FTL has a chance to, depending on your juice level. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, if I have been taking random damage, I haven't noticed it. I've been completely oblivious. There's a ton of shells out in this area. Come to me, my beautiful, glorious money-making shells. For I need some of that money. We're actually just out here killing time. Oh! Somebody cracked the shell! Oh, ow! See, that's the random damage we take, you know what I'm saying? Whoops! Who the fuck cracked my shell? Who cracked my shell? There's some sort of freak out here. There's some sort of shell-popping freak out here. Tell him to fuck off. Frite? It's probably fucking Frite. Sounds like an egg-popping freak, you know what I'm saying? Aw, damn, bro. Damn. Oh. He's taking my money. He's taking my money. Oh, fuck this guy. Did I just come from gold? I don't think I did I? If we take a look at these clay shells, you see it goes red, blue, green, yellow, purple. I don't know if my camera's in the way. Shit. I think it tells you what points of interest have them most. Did we come from blue? I don't know if we came from blue, but we're going back to blue. These dirty bastards taking my shells. Ah, man. Fuck, dude. It sucks, because this is where we're going to set up, and these guys are taking my shells. Dirty bastards. Almost want to waste a missile on them. Here. Hit them with a little bit of this. Hit him with a little bit of this. Hit him with a little bit of this. Fuck your base, bitch. Go, go, go. You gotta assert dominance sometimes. Dominance asserted. Ping. The purple area on this map is interesting because it has some gemstones in it, which I'm assuming are going to come in super handy when it comes to crafting, but on top of that, they sell for 45 a piece. It's what I was doing to make money prior to finding out that we make a shitload of money from exploding stuff. Crazy amount of damage for during a FTL. Are you running like the coordinated FTL where you're hopping multiple planets can you hop multiple planets at one time? I've like refused to put any mods on my shit because I'm like, man, we'll be upgrading our ship soon, but we really aren't going to be upgrading our ship soon. At the most, we're going to be adding one compartment to the ship. It's going to take us fucking an hour to do that. And we gotta get Doc caught up because Doc sold a fucking compartment. We gotta get Doc caught up. Doc's out here running on a 1200 power ship. I have no idea how he's doing anything. He's got to be on like 200 storage. Oh my gosh, I went to blue and we did this yesterday too. Blue is like half in the dark and there's not many shells over here. I'm an idiot. Alright, we're going to purple. Not many shells, but there are still shells. Give me that, give me that. There's gonna be 3 over in this area. Okay, we're cooking, we're cooking. Boom! Calcites, don't mind if I do. Aquamarine. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we needed. A-Lifts, my man. I'm telling you, we're getting closer and closer to the launch of the next sand playtest. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me look that up. The final Service of Land playtest is taking place on June 15th. Don't know how many days it's gonna land. And also, it's not giving me a time. Shit. It would be nice to know what time that's gonna launch, but that's gonna be a sweet game. I'm pumped up for sand. I'm really excited. We need to get 6-man squads running on sand so we can jump into the big raids and see what the hell's going on over there. You know what I mean? Because even in the 4-man, 3-man raids, the combat was wild. I mean, 6-man, the combat might almost be too fast, you know? Because they kind of like really, in the solos, takes a while to play out. Duos, trios plays out a little bit faster if you're actually, you know, landing some damage. I'm pumped up for sand. Super pumped up for sand. They're adding PvE and PvP zones, so it'll be a while. Can't believe sand is delayed again to add PvE zones. Shut up. No, it's not. What are you talking about? No. Mick's making stuff up. Nice try, Mick. It's coming out on the 22nd. Google said so. Google said so, Mick. PvE and PvP zones. Fuck, dude. We're getting closer and closer to July, which is where I'm anticipating Arc Raiders is going to pump out some form of PvE mode. What's Arc Raiders Steam charts looking like? I mean, it's at 53,000 over on Arc Raiders. What's SpaceCraft managed to get up to? I mean, SpaceCraft has, again, like, peaked at higher than it peaked yesterday, which is surprising. It's not quite on, like, a downward trajectory. It's not quite on a downward trajectory. I didn't anticipate this game getting past 10,000 players at any point in time, realistically. At least not any point in time in the near future, right? Like, I really anticipated, this needing several updates to kind of even get close to bringing people in. I still think it... Oh my god, somebody cracked the shells over here. I still think that this will need upgrades and updates in order to bring any sort of, solid amount of people in. Fuck, bro. They're harvesting the shit out of this planet, dude. God, they're harvesting the fuck out of this planet. Alright. Let's zoom out for a second and just think with our heads. If it connects directly to the Pioneer planet, does that mean it's a Tier 1 zone? Like, how do we know what are the Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 zones? I haven't even gone down here. Go to Libro, Rala, and then all the way down to KZ. You're past Tier 1 after you left Pioneer. But there's clearly tiering to the zones. Right, Aleph? Because over in Threshold, the materials are super low fucking level. And then you come over here, and this is where you get the aluminum. But if I went from Solar Alpha straight down south, I mean, like, what's down here? Would I have gone straight down south into, like, Tier 4 stuff? I doubt it. So I've got a feeling it's just going to be like copper and iron down there. God. Everywhere, my man coming in here. Huge W's in the chat. The man, the myth, the legend coming in here. Not only blessing your boy, but hooking up somebody in the chat with a gift. You know what that means? You know what that means? It's time to goose it. It's my favorite thing to do. Several. Goose makes a geese. You know what they say? It's good for the geese. It's good for the gander. Which is apparently not a flock of geese. I thought it was a flock of geese. My man. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic everywhere. I hope you're doing damn good. I hope you're doing damn good. Hell, that's gonna take 51 of my juice. What I'm saying, Mick, is it can't be linear. It doesn't... If there's a tiering system... Oh, holy shit, look, there's another... What the hell? What is this? Question mark, question mark, question mark over here. Because breaking off of Pioneer... You've got Threshold, you've got Landmark, and then you've got whatever's over here. Now, it may be linear in the sense of maybe this is all Tier 1, and then you break out and all of this is Tier 2. But you can't break out any further than Terminus, so there's no Tier 3. On Threshold, there is that one stuff on Movia, which has that interesting zircon clump. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. But we're gonna go check this planet. Let's go check this planet before we bounce and go over to the next star system. I didn't expect a star system to be on the right of this one, so we're gonna go look at that. Yeah, but we started in Pioneer. I suppose we'll find out now, because we started in Pioneer and we could have technically moved straight down south to Landmark. There's 7 bits of resources here. Also 2 types of, whatchamahoozits. Deposits. Let's find the deposit. That'll give us a good idea of what we're working with. See, this is a hollow outcrop, which I don't know exactly what that dust is for, but that's like a Tier 2 dust. Pioneer 1, Threshold Tier 2, Terminus Tier 3. So that would mean Landmark then is Tier 2 as well. There's no hollow dust inside of Terminus. Not on our server. Not that I've found anyways, to be fair, to be totally fair. I haven't checked every planet. There's actually a fair bit of that Terminus that we haven't scanned. Hello, Iron. Well, that would mean whatever is actually to the right of us over here is either going to be... Oh, exploration level 4. It actually fucking tells you. Wait, this is exploration level 1. This requires exploration level 4? This actually requires exploration level 2. Are you seeing this? Look. Hold on, let me fucking pause this ship for a second. Something's going on. Something I'm confused by. Pioneer. Exploration level 0. Exploration level 1. All of this, Terminus is technically an exploration level 1 area as well. So what would happen? Could you even have gone from Solar Alpha down to Landmark? This requires exploration level 3. When I was on Solar Alpha, could I not have moved down to Landmark, though? Jim, my man. Good evening, good evening. No, you can't. So what would the exploration level and the tech level have to do with anything? I mean, exploration level, you would kind of assume is tied to minerals in some way, shape, or form. Dude, where the fuck? Oh, there we go, there we go. I'm like, I've never gone so long without finding a deposit on a planet. They're usually fairly all over the place. Well, after I come out of this planet, I'm gonna go see if it's even gonna let us jump over here. Can I even jump over here to the exploration level 4 sector? Fuck is that? Scanning. Coal and iron, you say? Okay, sheesh. Star Rupture, not an MMO, but it looks pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. There was the other one that Hobo posted in the Discord. I didn't look into it too deep, but I did like glance by it. One of these resources that we're looking for is inside of the night, which if I had to guess is going to be the instead of the dust, the actual ingot form. Are we going to be diving into Guild Wars 3 at all? Probably, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Are you serious? Yes. Duh, obviously. It's an upcoming MMO, dude. Are you serious? Yes. I didn't know they were coming out with a Guild Wars 3. I didn't know they were in the process. Ooh, is this graphite? No, it's coal. Oh, that's graphite though. Take some of that. I'll take some of that. Oh, something new. Dirty dog. You dirty dog. Jim, you absolute madman. Coming in here, not only blessing your boy, but hooking up 5 people in the community. You know what that means? Is it going? It's going, it's going. You know what that means? It's time to goose it. Goose it. Goose it. Look at this. Some of that. He's got 2 of them. My man, 2 W's in the chat. 2 W's in the chat. I appreciate you, my man. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing damn good out there. I hope you're doing damn good. You guys are absolute madmen, I tell you what. I tell you, you guys are crazy as hell. Rob, my man, it's good to see you. Whoa. Wolframite. You think it needs to be boomed? I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Lock in. That did not work. That was not the play. It's red. It's red, meaning not for you, old man, not for you. I need a better laser. I need a better laser. We're on the cusp of unlocking a better laser. The reason we came out here was in looking for shells. YouTube's got it out for me. Why? Everywhere. Why? What happened? And what happened? Everywhere, you absolute fucking lunatic. What the hell? What the hell, man? Everywhere coming in here. Not only blessing your boy, we're hooking up 5 people in the community as well. Matching Jim. You crazy. You guys are crazy. You're crazy. Ooh, what the hell? 2 W's. Goose it. 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 This way. This way. 2. We got 2. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? My wife and I were at Walmart the other day. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because we're just gonna end up doing it. You guys will see. It'll be glorious. It'll be glorious when it happens. My man, though, everywhere. I hope you're doing damn good. It's good to see you, my friend. I hope you guys are doing damn good. We may be a bit out of luck here in terms of being able to harvest anything here. I'm gonna look through the rest of these planets, though. Oh my days, oh my days. Rob, you absolute madman coming in here. I'm running out of goose. There's like a dozen geese up in this bitch. If we were in Crimson Desert, the fucking farm would be overrun. The farm would be overrun. It's time to goose it. It's time to goose it. Oh, I missed the drop. I missed the drop. Shit. Shit. It all happened so fast. My man, huge W's in the jet, can you believe it? It's a train, it's it's not a train, it's a mega train. You guys are absolutely crazy, you guys are crazy as hell. Let me tell you that right now. Rob, I hope you're doing damn good. It's good to see you, my friend. It is good to see ya. Eurism, my man, good evening, good evening. Holy shit. Holy shit. Everywhere coming in again. Trying to sneak 5 in there. You couldn't sneak them in that time, could you? Everywhere. You couldn't sneak them in that time, could you? Huge W's in the, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Huge W's. Goose it. 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 This one. And back. And back. It's huge! W's in the chat. My man! My man! You guys are crazy. You guys are absolutely freaking insane. I tell you what, you guys are nuts. Huh? You guys are nuts, huh? I feel like I'm normal around here. I'm just doing normal things. You guys are crazy, though. You guys are absolutely nuts. I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I'm gonna be tuckered out. I'm starting to sweat already, bro. I'm telling you. All right, we got Double H959, and then to the left of that should be the planet. It's right there, but it actually won't let you go to it. And I'm assuming, yeah, that's gonna be IY. Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's actually unknown system, exploration level 4, hard locked. Interesting. Well, this is exploration level 2. Where's my exploration level at? We probably got to get that up to level 3, you know what I'm saying? We probably got to get that up to level 3 so we can potentially dump this base in the threshold, put one up in Terminus, and then pop one out in wherever the hell that is. Now, we got this person kind of hanging around over on this planet over here. We're going to go give this a look. And actually, because we're allowed inside of Landmark, we're going to go find this station as well. Because somebody inside of the comments of one of the last live streams had brought up that potentially we could find a station, and that one of the stations is going to have the recycler that we can then use in order to recycle the scraps that we're picking up from the downed machines. You know what I'm saying? Blade, my man, good evening. More dancing indeed. The old man loves to boogie down. I tell you what, we were doing VBS the past week, Vacation Bible School, my wife and I, and with our church and a few other churches in the community. The kids did not like my dance moves, but I tell you what, we had the older kids, and they are so easy to manipulate. You just give them a little bit of competition. I just tell them that my dance moves are better than their dance moves, and now everybody's grooving. Psychological manipulation at its finest. Blade, honestly, you know, at some point in time, those will have to get reworked in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? Honestly, those will have to get reworked in some way, shape, or form. Oh, this is an aluminum and copper deposit as well on this planet. Huge. You gotta make them laugh. You gotta make the ladies laugh. I got my wife. Hit her with a little bit of this. Some of that. Back over this way. She's like, sir, you all right? The rest is history. Hyper, my man, how did you get gifted a sub? You don't think you've ever been here? Well, welcome, my friend, welcome. Looks like the universe has led you to the eldest. Allow me to introduce myself. 'Tis I, the eldest of the men, Jenkins. Defender of the robots, space pirate extraordinaire, sand pirate on the side, also a little bit of piracy out on the high seas as well. The old man's been everywhere. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how the gifted subs get handed out, bro. They just get divvied out to whoever. And these guys have gone absolutely mad, and I'd imagine the amount of subs that have been gifted out well exceeds the amount of people that are actual. Oh, look, here's the water. Well exceeds the amount of people that are actually here, so it's probably just getting slapped out to random subs, of which you could have come from anywhere, bro. Could have been 5 years ago watching an old school moneymaker or something. I don't know. Look, it says no fluid collection module. I may not be able to collect this fluid, but free ship wash. They scam the system and scam the corporation, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck those guys. If you've ever been to his channel, it tags you able to receive a sub. I thought it was like you gotta be subbed to a channel, and I know for a fact that you have to have it enabled on your account in order to even receive gifted subs. You, Rob, Jim, Aleph, Doc. There's been a lot of you maniacs on this stream. I tell you what, you guys have lost your damn minds. I need 450 exploration points, and I think I only get 20 per planet. You've received subs from channels you literally just joined for 30 seconds for the first time? Well, that kind of sucks, because what if you're, like, sitting there A-logging Phil, or, like, you're watching DSP, ironically, or you're watching me, ironically, you're hate-watching me. We love our hate-watchers around here, by the way. Good evening, good evening. Well, let's say you're hate-watching Phil, and now you're fucking, like, now you're, like, a member in Phil's shit. What the fuck? Be ashamed. You should be ashamed. That's why you watch Raw Phil, ladies and gentlemen. There's a science behind it. There's 2 resources on this planet hiding from me. Come on out, you dirty bastard. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go green, because that's actually leading me right into the dark side. I don't want to do that. Piper got pulled in, and now we got a new hay watcher. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're more than welcome here. It's okay, it's okay. It's all right. All of the haters become lovers eventually. We've got that old man charm, of course. It's just a shitload of brass out here. This planet sucks. Water. They need to... They're talking about adding PvE, and they've only been talking about adding pirate ships, man. I'm going to advocate for this until they end up putting it in. They've got to figure out some way. They've got this ship crashing system, and they've got you picking up stuff from that. Add in procedurally generated outposts or some shit. Like, we're going from... Each of these question marks is literally just a mountain, like 9 times out of 10. Now, to be fair, there is a bit of some, like, hidden exploration that can be had on these planets as well. Sometimes you'll run into, like, a hidden crashed ship or, like, a hidden whatever. I'm saying throw in some hidden POIs. Any chance you hit that like button, Barrix, my man? Every single like goes a long way. It gets me shoved into random people's pockets like Nova, you know what I'm saying? Novington. And people like Novington get randomly served the old man if you hit that like button, so hit it. Do I make Arc Raiders guides or videos? I've made Arc Raiders videos. We played a lot of Arc Raiders. 'Tis I, the eldest of the men, Jenkins, defender of the robots, at your service. Good evening. Indeed, we haven't gone out and protected those innocent robots in quite some time, but you know what? They haven't done anything new in the game in quite some time. Plus, cheaters be running rampant. The old man W keys his way into those lobbies. All too often. Haven't been back to Arrakis either. We're not going back to Arrakis. They fucking dropped the ball, man. Yeah, fucking... Dude. Like, the most we could hope for is fresh start servers over there. But even on fresh start servers, it would just get toasted. It's almost like I'll go back to Arrakis if I buy a PlayStation 5. And I'd probably pick up an Xbox, to be honest. But if I bought a PlayStation 5... that'd be... Actually, you know, I'd probably pick up Sony because they still do that stupid exclusive shit, and there might be a game or two that ends up being interesting enough. Not really, but whatever. Which isn't happening. It's not gonna happen. Here we go. What the hell is that? Blue. Hello. Aquamarine? No way. And I get 1 from it. Well, that's fucking big. Okay. Oh, a clay shell. Okay, well, this actually is big. This actually is big. This is huge now. This is huge. Fuck the other guy blowing up the planets on that. Or blowing up my shells over on the other planet. Got clay shells right here. Oh, yeah. Big money. Oh, emerald, that's 130 right there. Hold on. A little close. A marvelous gemstone? What the hell is that? It's only worth 100? What the fuck, dude? I'm more excited to get an emerald. Now, the emeralds are something that I'm meant to research, but I've just been selling them. We need the money. Are those cargo modules? No, they're not cargo modules. These are just the steel things stacked on top of each other. The modules go inside of the steel things, from what I understand, and don't actually make any difference as to what your ship looks like. And you know what sucks is like the, you know what sucks, Blade, is Dune Awakening. The console players are gonna absolutely love that game because of the hell that we had to walk through to get that game to even where it's at now. You know what, I've got a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach, though. You remember when Rust launched on console? At the time, I didn't have a PC that could run Rust, so I was like actually super pumped up that Rust was coming to console. Dude. Fuck it. It might as well have just stayed off of console, right? That might have been diamonds. It was aquamarine. It was aquamarine is what we ran into, those blue gemstones. Aquamarine. Still good, but I mean, with one missile out of a clay shell, I can pull 6 of this aquamarine. Like, the clay shells have just by far been the best all-round resource collection, money collection. Like, if I pull aluminum nuggets out of it, it's 18 aluminum nuggets. If I pull aquamarine, that's also some aluminum. I mean, like, damn. The shells have been crazy. There's not many shells on this planet, though. Hold on, wait, where did that say it was? It says it's on the blue and the green section. In the blue section's in the dark zone. I can't go in the dark zone yet. Alright, let's pop over to another planet. We're gonna go to MJ951A, of course. As soon as we find it. There it is. Ooh, this one's glowing orange, though. Oh, that one's glowing orange, too. Alright, we're going to MJ. Going with our gut. How are we liking this game? Wars? I mean, this game, like, if I'm being honest with you guys, this game, you know, it leaves a lot to be desired, but at the same time, it's got me hooked in to the grind. You know what I mean? Oh, right now I'm in the middle of nowhere. You'll find no space station in this sector and none of the company's services, just you and the infinite void. The fuck, bitch?
That means you'll have to survive by yourself, which is part of the job. The best way to find interesting stuff.
Lady, I needed a refuel point. I needed a refuel point, lady. I think we'll at least be able to make it back over to the other one. Rust on PC was also terrible when it came out. I mean, but like, come on, it was like in a good state on PC when it launched on console, and it's like, holy shit, dude. And it's like it just launched in a really bad quality of life. Like, it didn't function properly, and I'm a little bit scared, like, Dune Awakening on console is going to be like a shittier version of Dune Awakening quality-wise. They're going to be already leagues above where we were when we started the game, dude, like, to be honest. Fuckers. But at the end of the day, Wars, like, it is very much so just like a mining corporation sim where you're trying to, like, set up automation. There's a lot of time sink to it. Feels a lot, Wars, like, you'll jump in and you'll feel Funcom in this game, for sure. Give me some PTSD a little bit. Not gonna lie, give me a little bit of some PTSD. There's 2 resources that show up on the dark side. The blue's on the dark side. Let's go see if we can go peep over there. Well, you know, Dune at launch was good, but I can totally feel the complaints of the PvE players. Dune Awakening, if it launched the way it was after they introduced the tier 6 materials into the shield wall, and made it to where the PvE players would be able to at least farm the tier 6 materials and kind of just stop whining like little bitches. And they left the deep desert alone, or they reverted the deep desert. I mean, like, could have been in a good state. Could have led to at least some decent guild versus guild dog fighting. But the PvP was never properly incentivized in that game from the start. What I found fun in the game was the base rating. That's where the old man had the most fun. I kind of wish the flight system in this game was like Dune Awakening. The problem with the PvE players in the PvE community is it's never enough. It's never enough. They want PvP eradicated. They want nothing to do with it. They never want to have to see it, hear about it. They don't want it to have to affect their gameplay at all in any way, shape, or form. They want that shit eradicated. So there's no fucking pleasing these people. It's a losing battle. And then you end up like Funcom, where you just decide to placate into that single community and give up and lose that battle, you know? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Wow, okay, so at night there's Cupric stone and then graphite. What the fuck? What kind of shit planet is that? We're going one further in. We're going to MM. We're gonna risk it. We may lose it all here. See, well, a lot of PvP players, there's a lot of planets in this one. A lot of PvP players, for the most part, I mean, there's also a group of PvP players who think that they're the dominant player base, that, you know, they should have all of their whims catered to as well. It goes both ways. In order to have the best, most functional PvP system and PvP ecosystem inside of a game is to have proper PvE as well. This is why Arc Raiders works out so well, in my opinion, because the PvE in that game is very well balanced, in the sense of, like, it's entertaining, it's interactive, it's complicated yet also formulaic. And then you have the incentive added with the PvP of taking the stuff. PvP players are definitely the minority. They refuse to believe they're the minority, but they are the minority. Now, PvE players, because they're the majority, believe that their game can function better without PvP players, but that's not quite the case. It's a symbiotic relationship. I mean, Dune Awakening was not designed based on PvE. Dune Awakening copy and pasted their PvE from fucking start to finish. From the very first section of the game to the last section of the game when it first launched was copy and pasted. Oh, a clay shell! It was just copy and pasted. The game was even shipped and sold as like a guild versus guild, control of the desert, combat, PvP, you know, fucking game. 1% of the player base got to the deep desert, though, so you're not wrong. You're also kind of not wrong in saying, because most of their development went into the Haga Basin. So you're also not really wrong in saying that either. Wingtips, my man. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but bro, you should have been here for the Dune Awakening streams, because we would basically jump on the stream, fly around the deep desert for 8 hours, you know, raid a couple of bases and bitch about the game for 8 hours, bro. Fucking game. That fucking game. So if I sound open-minded, I mean, it is just, I try to give these guys the benefit of the doubt, but at the end of the day, bro, we lay into Dune Awakening devs, bro. We lay into the Funcom devs. I don't think those guys should have a career, bro. But they somehow pump out these games that are, like, massively profitable. It fucking blows my mind. It sucked thousands of hours out of you. These dirty-ass Dune Awakening devs. And here we are getting SpaceCraft. I feel the Funcom here. I'm getting the PTSD. Whatever, you know, you fucking enjoy it until you realize you're like 700 hours in and you're like, what the fuck? At least over here, we haven't yet reached the point where there's an 1.5 to 3 hour downtime happening every single night. Oh, there's another 3 hour downtime happening tonight, fellas. Are you prepared? All the Australian viewers we would have were just like completely screwed over, not able to play. The game was shipped and sold and marketed with the guild versus guild PvP, Blade. You can't discount that. And even with the streamer put together that they did right before the game launched, they had those guys in the deep desert doing PvP. And do you remember how piss poor and broken it was and how they were just quick slashing each other? It's because Funcom are lazy, incompetent ass developers, bro. Fucking, they are. I don't know how they do it, but I don't know how they develop these games that end up sucking thousands of hours. They're good with their time sinks. They're really good with their time sinks and their progression system, man. Like, I'm starting to think that Shiro Games designed... Oh, here we go. I'm starting to think that Shiro Games designed Dune Awakening's progression system because I'm getting the same kind of feels over here in this progression system. It's a slog, but it feels good to progress. Clement, my man, going in, dropping the follow over on Twitch. Hi, how are ya? Oh, welcome, my friend, welcome. I hope you're doing damn good. Yeah. What sucks about Dune, bro, I can't even go into the Dune Discord anymore and get entertainment out of it over there, man. I used to just, after we stopped playing the game, I would just go to the Dune Discord still and just watch all the meltdowns, watch the people kind of breaking down over this, breaking down over that. It's boring over in the Discord now. Even the Discord doesn't care anymore. Ooh. Malachite's 45 credits apiece. All that I've ever gotten out of the Tenorite is iron. I don't know necessarily what the Tenorite's for. Close-minded about PvP. What was close-minded about it? The fact that PvP players need PvE players and vice versa? Or was it because I said that PvP players are not the majority? Because they're not. They're not, and I'm full-blown a PvP player. Like, don't get it twisted. Tell me what? Tell me what was closed-minded about it. Go in depth. Let me hear. Well, Blade, they panicked like crazy. That's why 1 week into Dune Awakening... See, all I've gotten out of those is copper. Seems like a waste. 1 week into Dune Awakening, that's why they panicked. They made half of the deep desert a safe zone. Even though that half of the deep desert had like 1, 2 titanium and stravidium nodes. And then they took the PvP tag off of the Steam because people were getting refunds for that. Yeah, that was why they made that panic move. It was completely and totally reactionary, and if you guys remember, we went live and shit. That we were like full-blown live streaming at that point in time, and I even said, this is a huge red flag that these guys would make such a knee-jerk reaction and make such drastic changes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that I said PvE players are never satisfied. Yeah, you know what? That probably is a bit close-minded. I'll concede to that. I'll concede to that. Hey, I don't disagree with you there. I think I'm right more often than not. You know, I think I'm right more often than not, but probably not 100% of the time. Probably. In Dune Awakening, I think it even goes to state inside of Dune Awakening, we had like 1% of the player base that actually made it out to the deep desert. I feel like that's for multiple reasons. One of those reasons, though, is because certain PvE players refuse to take even one step into a PvP zone, because like I said, they want no aspect of PvP. They want it eradicated. And that's what used to be the fun inside of the Discord, was to see the PvE players that just wanted full-blown... And that's what's fun in the Arc Raiders Discord, actually, right now. You could find that same sort of interaction happening in the Arc Raiders Discord. I've just shifted from Dune to Arc Raiders, bro. And I'm convinced that come July in Arc Raiders, they're going to drop a PvE mode because the PvE players are fucking relentless, dude. They're relentless. Well, honestly, that's PvP in my opinion, Blade, you know what I'm saying? Good on those PvE players. Good on them. And I always used to say that in Dune Awakening too. I used to say, remember on the Harmony, or no, the Dugap server, there was those group of PvE players who would just bitch and moan and whine and complain about the Deep Desert Police Department. And I would always say, I'm like, if these fucking bitches would just band together, they outnumber the Deep Desert Police Department like 4-1, bro. Damn, I'm out of missiles. That's alright, we're kind of on a bit of a scouting mission right now. Clay shells coming in middle of the pack here is not bad. There's no specific zone that holds them either, which may mean that they're just kind of out in the open more often. Can you see your bases on the map? Does it even show me my bases on the map? Oh, it does. No. That's where the corporation bases may come into play. Oh yeah, you see there's clay shells all kind of scattered throughout the desert here. I like that. Oh, I like that. Red's kind of in the night zone as well, and there's a couple of night elements on this planet, I believe. Ooh, there's 3 of them. I tell you, the PvP, man, there was a couple of times in the history of Dune Awakening where it was at its glory days, you know what I mean? What's funny is most of those times kind of involved heavily around bugs inside of the game. Like when we had the D6 debacle. I'll never forget the D6 debacle. That shit, I'll be telling my kids stories about that around the campfire. Oh, you should have been there the day that Funcom moved all of those bases into the safe zone. It was a war zone that day. I went live and I was gonna do something, but we ended up doing something else for 8 hours, holding down the war zone. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you. Unfortunately, again, with Arc Raiders, man, I'm convinced these guys are going to end up just bending backwards for this PvE community, and they're just going to end up ostracizing what's left of their PvP community. So right now, Arc Raiders is sitting at 53, 56, let's just round it out to 60,000 on the 24-hour average. I'd imagine that come July, they're going to release a PvE-only game mode that's probably somehow going to tie in or affect the PvP game mode. And then, if I had to guess, it's going to be 15 to 20,000 players on the daily basis just are not interested anymore. And now they may gain, on the short term, 15 to 20,000 players to even out that number of PvE players interested in the PvE mode. But I'm telling you, man, like, PvE and only PvE grows stale. This is why Helldivers 2, which arguably has really exciting PvE as well, just got fucking stale, man. I can't see a damn thing. I can't see, I can't see! Alright, well, it's in the nighttime. Most PvE people that play PvE VP, and well, in here you're switching around the acronym as well. If we're talking about Arc Raiders specifically, that's a PvPVE game. Thank you. Okay. PvPVE first, PvP first. than PvE, though they've treated it opposite way around, fuckers. Don't mind the PvE side of things, they mind hackers. And I'm assuming you're saying they don't mind the PvP side of things. But I would argue they do, because we have, like, these... And I'm telling you, you're saying most, and I would say most normal people, but there's, like, a group of PvE players that are not normal people, you guys. They're not. They're fucking crybabies that get shot. Dude, I'm telling you, Doc, I run into Arc Raiders, and I am running at people, and I'm yelling at them, and I say, hey, I'm gonna come in this building, and I'm gonna shoot you. Right? And they'll be like, okay, all right. And then we come in the building and we shoot them, and they're like, you fucking rat! You fucking rat! What? What are we talking about, dude? What are we talking about? Those are the types of players where it's like, those PvE players they want PvP eradicated, dude. You really should do a Natural Geographics on those types of people. It would be, I mean, dude. They're crazy as hell, man. They're crazy as hell. I've never seen a dark side of the planet so dark. This one is actually like pitch black. I can't see anything. Come on, I just want to find this last ore so I can get this experience. Get the fuck on out of here. Oh, we're too high. I'm like, why the fuck am I not scanning? Scan! Oh, come on. Please be it. Dirty, man. That's dirty. Son of a bitch, it's a level 2 shell here. Let's let our things fully recharge. Let's get a full juice going, and then we're gonna fly in towards that 8-pack, and that 8-pack's gonna be it for sure. Doc, I'm telling you, dude, I'm telling you. I'm trying to cook up some parts for you, bro, so you can go pick up a part and fix what the hell your problem is, because the way you're at, you have got to be having a hard time. I feel for you, dude, because I was wondering what you were saying with like bricked the ship as well. I'm like, what the hell? And then I looked at your picture and I'm like, he's only got 1,200. Oh, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Alright, we got it. It cost us everything, but we got it. Dune Awakening's PvP at the end of the day, you know, all arguments aside, was not ever incentivized properly. Meaning that there was no reason to go out and partake in the PvP. Very, very few instances of the history was there a reason, and it was only when you were locking down a specific blueprint. But they very quickly, like, chokeholded that out of the game as well. With the separate instances and the this, that, and the other, and then the throwing all of the loot onto the deep desert at once. There's never been any incentive to... Oh my gosh, we are so screwed. It's going to take us forever to get up out of here. The Landsrad control points were basically useless as well. with how quickly they could be recapped by somebody else. What do you, I mean, you're going to stand out there the whole time? You're realistically not. The base rating was more worth it, but the base rating was really only even worth it for like the first week when the deep desert was fully expanded. Because after they added the safe zone of the deep desert, you had no reason to hold any valuables out there for any extended period of time. The base rating was still fun, and you would sometimes get some stuff, right? But at the end of the day, it was never for the loot. It was more so just for the experience. Funcom was a make-your-own-fun game. I don't know, man. Fucking sad. Sad, and I'm pissed off that, you know, the console players are gonna have such a damn good time playing the game, because they will. Like, I can't even argue the fact that console is gonna love Dune Awakening. They're gonna love it. Dude, the Conan Exile people, I'll never forget. We're like 2 or 3 days into Dune Awakening, and we got Conan Exile players like, watch out. I'm already seeing red flags. I'm already seeing Funcom red flags. And I'm like, you know, nah, no. Naive giving Funcom such benefit of the doubt, bro. No, they deserve 0 benefit of the doubt. None. They deserve none, bro. Fuck. Oh, that's not good. We're really damaged now. Damn it. Something new, something new. Wonder what happens when our ship breaks. Magnetite. Really hot on this planet. Anybody else smell that burning? It might be the old man. It might be the old man. What did I just pull out of that thing? You son of a bitch. What did I pull out of you, magnetite? Why is it so hot? It's so hot. This planet. This hot. Somebody bring a cloud over or something. Holy shit, I can't breathe. I ran into the ground and now I'm gonna bake. Oh, that's what happens? That's okay. Did I say that was okay? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, no. Give me a second. Fuck. Wait. Shit. Yeah, but they can't be held liable for any additional damage or loss of cargo. Doc, come pick the ship up. Come pick the ship up. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to remember. We've got Rakmu, that's where I'm at. Syracuse. I think that's the Karen. The Helicon. That's the Corpo one. That's where I want to head. Oh, please, for the love of God, don't kill my inventory. Oh my God, it's gonna make me sit here for 60 seconds. Oh no. Oh no, this is why you don't search star systems without the corporation control. You know, the big company might charge you for everything, but they're there for our safety. You know, they're here to help. I may be the better company, but that company's here to help. Those corpos better not loot me. Fuck these corpos. Fuck that. They're not here to help at all. They're absolute scam artists. Fuck these people. They better not. They better not. They better not even think about it. How much fucking money I've got? 700 in beautiful gemstones. They better not. They better fucking not. That better repair my ship, too. They took something. They took something. I'm at 160 now. They took something. What'd they fucking take? Oh! I'm actually not too bad. You know what I'm saying? They only took a few. They only took a couple. My man. All right. You know, call it a finder's fee. Call it a finder's. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. They could have took all of it. No, they took some of my gems. They took some of my gems. I had 20 of these gems, and now I've got 18. They took 2 of them. They took 10% of my shit. They took 10% of my stuff. Oh, you're saying that's just the tow fee. I'm still gonna have to pay to repair this bitch. So fucked up. That's so fucked up. Thanks, assholes. I should have had them tow me to Rack Moose so I could have gone and possibly upped my, Man, we fucked up. We messed up big time. It's okay. We've got 158. Here's what we can do. What I need is some coal. Potentially some sulfur as well. Sulfur here. We'll go to Sama 4, get some sulfur. Ficus, no. No. Oh, wait. No. You know, I probably ought to explore some of these planets, too, so we can get level 3 exploration. Because I hate to put down the new base and then be like, oh, we find a better base spot, like Mick's saying. And already in that other area kind of seems like a better spot, because there's less people. There's already less people, and there's still shells out there. Out in this area, people are already popping the shells, man. The shells have been exposed. The shells have been exposed. They fucking exposed our shells, man! Uh-oh, dude, my mining laser might be cooked, actually. Shit. That's not good. Man, I lost something. Give me a minute. Bitch. It's just fucking gone. We'll give her another go. We'll give her another go another time. I couldn't find it. Mission failed. Here we go. Let's go knock down some sulfur. Thankfully, with the sulfur, it literally takes like nothing. Nothing of your inventory. Oh, wait, shit. We've got a little bit left on the laser. We'll go burn the rest of this laser on the sulfur. I think on the next laser we're crafting, that's when we're going to put on... Actually, hold on. Hold A module kit hyper lens requires science level 3. Fuck. Damn it! Our science level is only level 2. We gotta go to the Karen sector. Nobody likes the Karen sector. There are a bunch of freaks over there. We got Carrie, who's a dude, I think. It's hard to tell over there. They took my emerald. Those fuckers took my emerald. They took some of my stuff. Unless I sold it. I may have sold it. It might have seemed cheap, Blade, but let me tell you, 180 for a repair is not cheap. They fucking nickel and dime you at every corner. I have 1,000, so I sold it. Perfect. Well, that sucks. That sucks. That would have been some good science experience. Well, like I was saying, with the next upgrade, we have got to reconfigure our ship. I think we're going to dump some storage so I can throw down another solar panel. I think we're going to dump some storage so I can throw down another solar panel. Then... we're going to add a mod to our mining laser, which makes it one click, and also a mod to our boost that makes it to where we can just toggle to speed. Just turn the boost on. Should have like unlimited boost, so I should be able to turbo boost around basically everywhere without having to hold the shift button down, and one-click mining. There's 2 nodes here. I need to start catching this exploration experience while we're rolling through these. Clay shell. Nice. What the hell is it gonna be? Ah. There we go. I mean, we're getting real close to exploration level 3. Not bad. Not bad at all. My man! Blade, you take it nice and easy out there. Don't you do anything too crazy now. Don't you do anything too crazy out there now. There's a lot of clay shells on this island. On this planet. Let's try and remember that. Man, I'm here for sulfur, dude. Whatever, we're gonna fill up on aluminum. There's so many of this white feldspar. I'm just gonna fill up on aluminum. Honestly, us losing our ship could have been a lot worse. This game, I wouldn't put it past this game to absolutely just wipe your ship. I kind of had a feeling we were going to come back to 0 items in our ship, which could have been devastating. That one could have been rough. We're going to fill up on aluminum here, and I think full is 400, but we're about to dump. Yeah, full is 4. We're about to dump all of our, one of our storage units. We're going to have to. The reason we're overheating so much is because we're over-spec'd on this ship. I mean, to be honest, if we're just crafting out a bunch of, a bunch of missiles. It doesn't matter that I'm over-spec'd on the ship when I'm using missiles, because that's a one-click, bada-boom, bada-bing type thing right there. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we over-spec and then we just hard push into the missile farming. Not a bad idea. Alright, let's leave. How the hell did we get out of here? Oh, we're going to Ritalis, then Fuela, then Ficus. I was able to craft up 50 of these missiles last time we did a missile farm. Problem is, I think I used up a good chunk of the explosive powder that we had crafted up. Might be a problem. I think we're just gonna go straight to our base. Then I think from there we have to go over to the Karen Isle and dump off some of these gems. We got to get science rolling to level 3 because that'll bump up the laser. There has been that one Wolferite shit that requires a higher level laser. I'm not gonna lie, Mick's not wrong when he's saying the progression's very linear, and it's linear and locked also. But at the end of the day, it's also kind of helping us out a little bit, right? Because a Zerg now, and I'm not saying I don't know how many guilds are out here, I don't know how many corporations are out here taking it seriously, but like a Zerg would very quickly steamroll this game if there weren't like these like bits and bobs and checks in place that would force, like, say, your corporation leader to go planet to planet to planet to explore those, to get to level 3 exploration, to even make it into the area. So it's kind of helping us out in a way. Keep us in the competition. Son of a bitch. Create a quantum beacon and gather information about a deposit. Finish a request of your current level to unlock the next. Reach Corpo request level 5. Where is our Corpo request? We never did find that. Oh, fuck. I ran into the ground again. We might just over-spec our ship here, which is going to make it overheat even more, but we're going to be able to scan better. I hate that we had to park this so far away. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to actually get this base tore down and moved somewhere else. Holy shit. Turned into a monster. Look how big this ladder is. Hold on, give me about 60 seconds here to climb up this very dangerously... OSHA would not approve of the height of that ladder. How many nuggets do I have? Yeah, we're sitting on 20. No, 41 ores. Let's do the ores. It's only gonna let me add in 16 ores, really? Okay, well that'll work. Oh, come on. Please give me the level 2. We've got 5 experience. That's not enough, is it? Oh my god. Dude, Doc, this is exactly where you were sitting at, wasn't it? 2 experience away. Fuck! That's so messed up, man. I wonder if... Now, this has been producing and is probably full because I don't have drones taking the copper ingots out of there. I wonder if that gave me 2 experience because I grabbed the copper out of there. That's twisted. Why would it end at that number? It didn't give me any experience. Damn it. It wasn't support hardware, but it was... Structural beams, stainless plates. I need a ridiculous amount of structural beams. And for that I need iron, I'm pretty positive. No, steel, but for steel I need iron. I need iron and carbon. Oh, that hurts a bit, actually, because I need the carbon for the whatchamahoo's. Okay, let's do one thing at a time and get this overclocked mining laser cooked. Small module kit. I need nuts and bolts. Need this. Oh, we got an iron ingot. We'll take that. Not too bad. Good point. At least the ship works right. Good point. Excellent point. Good point, good point. How many pieces do you think you sold? Once I get into my machine here, I'll kind of try and figure out. Because we should be fairly close to having a piece here that you could come grab and slap onto your ship. Which should get you back up into, like, actual functioning operation. Man, these structural beams you can pull off of those crashed ships. That's one thing that is worth hitting up those ships for. That's not going to be enough nuts and bolts, man. That's not going to be enough nuts and bolts. Shit, bro. I wish there was like a corporate trade station here. That's twisted. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Need iron. Need iron, and I'm just like hoping that I just opening these, it'll just appear. Oh, fuck. It didn't work. I'm just going to turn that on because I think that's giving us experience. Of which I need 2. Damn it! Alright, let's see what it's going to take to craft up a solar panel, because we need that as well. I need a solar panel and I need a new laser. I can fly back to the station to go get the laser. What about this solar panel? Shit, I need a small module kit for that as well. I've got enough wire on me for a small module kit. Good. Alright. Well, I thought we were going to do the ship construction here, but we're not. We're going back to the Rakmu station. We're going to do some ship construction there. Why is my inventory so full? We're going to do some ship construction there. Where is it? Where is it hiding from? There it is. I think I need those focusers. Hold on, let's not jump the gun here. Also, let's double check the missiles before we go. Metal sheets, from which we need iron. Dirty ass iron coming back to bite us in the ass again. Alright, let's fly. Come on, Dinky, I'm coming back. We're going to Rakmu. I mean, if you want to come dump them off, it would help, but it's really not that big of a deal. We should be able to function with the bolts from the station. We're so close to popping off into the new base, of which there was several locations. I think we're going to be taking down this base, because we're going to be moving one base over towards aluminum and copper, and then there was another base in the other area that had iron and coal. So, like, I need that iron and carbon as well. So, pretty soon, we should have both of these materials kind of, like, flowing in. I say soon, bro. You gotta put that shit in quotation marks playing this game. Oh, you can't see my base either, can you? You can't see my base either. That's wild. Good luck finding these bases, dude, because they are tiny in scale in the grand scheme of things. These things are itty-bitty. What's crazy about that, if we pop into the corporation here on the licenses, I could technically acquire this. But these are license points. I need to save up 100 of these fucking things. Increases the maximum number of shared bases that the corporation can have. Currently, we can't even have a corporation base. Or maybe we can. Maybe once I get the construction level 2, it'll let me slap down a corporate base.
Welcome, pilot.
Maybe I just had to label it a corporate base. Oh, weren't you saying there's a guild chest at these stations? Pretty sure Aleph was able to make it onto our server as well, and we've got Pomelas Adam showing up on Sunday. The ones with the trading hub, you think? Okay, so that's the actual big station. It's not that bad. Not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Metal sheet, silicone gel, solid explosives. Easy enough. What dock do you meet you? Do you meet me at? See, this is interesting. I'm at Rackmoo. I went into the front dock. I don't know. I just went in the front. I didn't know there was different docks. And also, this is instanced, so like you might get slapped into another instance similar to when you were in looting that one area, same as I was. It tells you at the elevator. Oh. Dock A12 is where I'm at. Good thinking. Hold, I'll come down there in a minute. Magnetic coil. Semiconductor substrate. Oh, thank goodness we've got all the materials needed here. Fuck, these take module kits as well? Oh, that's so twisted. Where is it? What did I just craft? Did I not craft the mining laser? I have a simple mining laser. Oh, right. I crafted the semiconductor stuff. Because I needed the coils. Right. Give me a second. I'll be right down there. I don't think we can just physically trade, though. Perfect. Luke, my man, good evening. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing fantastic out there. I hope you're doing damn good. Doc, hello, hi. Oh, gosh. Saw it inside of your... Oh. Ugh. Oh. Looks like you've been doing a good job brushing your teeth. Looks like this is the most interaction we can do. Oh, wait. What's he doing? How do you do that? I'm bald. I don't have a helmet. Doc, why do you have a helmet? I don't have a helmet. What the fuck? I'm helmetless. I'm helmetless. Well, it was worth a shot. Guy's the helmet too. We're going up, you and I, pal. All right, let me slap this ship together real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Put the fresh one on there. Nice. Since we're going all out, we might as well go all out. Now, we're at 2,140 out of 1,600. If I take one piece off, 2 piece off. Oh, shit, bro. It doesn't help at all. Now, hold on. Let me go to assembly. This gives you a system support of 96. This gives you a system support of 240. I bet you lost one of these steel ones, didn't ya? Gives you 240. And you're at 1,200. I mean, you might have lost one of these and one of these. You might have lost 2 of them. Fuck, dude. Doc, that's crazy. That's crazy. Doc got fucked. Alright, we're gonna overheat like absolute crazy. We're gonna overheat like madmen. Doc disappeared. Doc, did you say you were gonna try and follow me? Be interesting to see if that works. We're doing good, Luke. I hope you're doing damn good out there. I hope you're doing damn good. Alligator. My God, that planet is jam-packed. That planet is jam-packed. Idiots are on the wrong planet. Kato, my man, good evening. Good evening to ya. That's the right one, right? What's the right one, right? Oh. My God, hello! Holy shit, I was right on top of you. Did you see that? Where'd you go? Oh. Hello there! Wait, where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit, he zoomed past us. Oh, the ship versus ship PvP will never work in this game. That's so weird. It's so fucking weird, man. Like, I'm curious as to how the pirate ships are gonna work. I bet it's gonna be like humongous ass, slow boat moving pirate ships compared to us kind of like zip, 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 zip. Because if those things are zipping around, it's gonna be crazy. Good luck hitting that thing with a rocket, dude. Good luck hitting that thing with a rocket. Like an ant flying through the sky. You were standing still and I went past you and it still looked like that? Bro, that's so weird. Yo, once you put this iron in the chest, hold on, because I may be able to... I mean, the process is still going to take fucking 12 minutes just to craft out one piece. Hold on, let me take a look. If I had to guess, you're missing... You're missing like 500 almost on your fucking thing, so you might be missing 2 of the chunky boys. 4x3x2. It only takes 4 of those at 12, 24, 36, 48. Be like 48 minutes. 4x3x2, that would add 500 to your 1200, which would put you over where you need to be. Yeah. Yeah, it all kind of evens out. Steel part. I don't have any carbon. Never mind, it's still gonna be a fucking minute. I gotta go farm some carbon. We gotta farm some fucking iron up in this bitch to turn it into steel bars, so we can turn it into steel plates, so we can turn it into ship parts. I can't believe they let you sell some of that. That's fucked. That's so fucked. You got scammed, bro. You got scammed, man. I'm gonna go farm out some carbon and some extra iron and shit. That's twisted. That's crazy. Where's Movia? Oh, we're not going to Movia. Silly me. Oh, there we go. All right, for sure, Doc, for sure. The iron will for sure turn that into. I'll let you know as soon as we get those steel parts and those ship parts in. Because flying with a busted ship has got to be slowing down. I can't believe you're still ahead of me, you fucker. I can't believe you're still ahead of me and you're flying with a crippled ship. You've done lost your mind. Alright, my guess is everything on this planet here, which we need to explore the entirety of, because we got to level up in exploration. My guess is everything on this planet is going to, there's only 3 resources? Shit. I was going to say it's going to match out. It seems to be the system to system, kind of depends on what you're going to get. So it's kind of like, oh my god, we hit the ground again. It's iron stone and then carbon on the other planet. I'd imagine we have some iron stone and carbon on this planet. Speaking of which, we might as well farm this up while we're here. Okay, I mean, we didn't overheat super duper fast. And maybe spoke too soon. However it happened, Doc, they really shouldn't allow you to sell those things. I'd imagine it was, like, sold in the market or something. It's about all I can guess. I'll be right back. It shouldn't be so difficult to expand your ship and get to the point where you can start to expand your ship. I feel like that's a bit of a gap. They should have like a lower level tier ship that you can kind of start to upgrade, which maybe provides less but is easier to do. Did you go to the were you in the assembly side of things, not the module side of things? I'm assuming you were. The assembly side of things is where it's at. That's crazy, dude. That's so crazy. It's such a chokehold as well, too, because it really is. I mean, you kept saying, like, I bricked my ship. And I thought you were talking about, like, it's overheating too fast or my battery's draining, like, immediately. But no, your ship's probably, like, doing both of those things. Have you tried putting, like, another battery on that thing? Maybe some more solar panels? Because after I get this third solar panel on, I can boost for forever. It's insane. I overheat like crazy because I'm over-specialized, but... Come on, find the damn thing already, will ya? Oh, solars are in the mods, but all your mod slots are filled. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, you don't... Actually, solars don't go in the mods. For some reason, they're in the mod section, but they get attached to your ship. Like non-mods. There we go. Not what I needed. We're going to Movia. Movia over. I'm coming through because I need some coal. It just sucks because you're so low. You're only at 1200, so you're going to overspec so fast, and I don't know what that's going to do to your overheating. Because I'm overspec'd at like 2200 out of 1600, and it is... You have 2 large ones, so you had to have lost like 3 or 4 smalls then. Your side pieces are the big boys. Man, 3 or 4 pieces being lost just seems so unlikely. That's crazy. Man, this might be a POI that we're flying right into here. The big hole, they call it. Is this the right planet? It's not. It's not the right planet. Whoops. It's not the right planet, and I actually am not certain if this one over here is going to be the right planet, but we're going to check this one. We're going to check this one for the exploration experience. Worst case scenario, there is definitely coal like crazy over on Movia 2. I can only assume this guy's somewhere special. No. He's just flying across the desert. Dude, one scan. So we've got this spectral scanner. One scan and it just cleared out all but one of this planet. Fucking fast exploration. Boom. 2 scans and the planet's done. Oh, that's fucking so good. It's because it's telling me what the item is. Holy shit. That's so good. I may go up to this planet right here as well. You're looking at brass, sandstone, cupric, and then great quartz. I need to explore. I need to fully explore 3 more planets, and then we'll be exploration level 3, and we can technically make it over here into this sector. This is probably another abandoned sector, if I had to guess. Solar Alpha actually has a thing on it as well, so we can refuel at Solar and then book it right out there. It's gonna be just in time for us to go find a new place for a new base. I hope that Sand comes out and announces a time for their playtest on Monday sooner rather than later, because we may end up taking this Sand playtest a bit more seriously and run an extended stream or something when the game first launches. Try and power ahead and power through. Ping. Damn, we cleared 3. Ooh, we've got coal here. Fuck yeah, there's a lot of coal here. That's what we need. Oh, big old coal clumps. Shit, yeah, dude, look at this. Oh, that is a score. Husky, a good evening, far out, my man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic out there. I hope you're doing damn good. We had that on. Hold on, let her cool down. Let her cool down. They need to drop the release time. They need to drop the release time. Kicking my ass. This carbon basically weighs nothing either, which is fantastic. Sulfur and carbon weightless. Alright, we're about to be able to set up the new base, and we're probably going to fully break down the first base and set up one base on the aluminum and the copper. There's a couple options on the second base. Inside of the exploration level 2 area, it was saying that we could set up a base next to iron and carbon, which also fucking huge. We need iron, we need carbon like crazy. Exploration level 3 area, though, you know what I'm saying? Did I run any bigger than a 3-man trampler? No, all we ever did was 3-man. I don't think we ever got higher than 3. That's what I was saying, is like, We need to get these things running with like 6-mans, you know what I mean? We need to get like a 6-man trampler going. I was talking earlier, the combat, once you're running 6-man, may be too fast, right? When we were running 3-man teams, it was like really nicely paced. You know, you had 2 people on the cannon, 1 person driving. It was really nicely paced in the combat. You got 6 people and all of a sudden you've got 4 cannons flying at you. It may be just like an insta-down scenario, you know what I mean? It may be too fast. That's enough carbon for now. That'll get us some of the rockets that we need. Clear this planet. Hold on, let's get a little more. Let's get a little bit more. A beautiful gemstone, you don't say. Oh, hold on. Let's not end it at 59. Go ahead and give me 60. Oh, well, 61. Dickheads. Hello, my man. Good evening to you. I hope you're doing fantastic out there. You don't see a price yet either for sand. I think they landed, I thought it was $30 is what they said. It was either 30 or 20. Let me pull it up, actually. I've got the image. $20. Honestly, I think even if we had 6 people right at the launch of Sand, I think even running into a raid with 6 people, I think it'd be just as worth it. You know what I mean? 'Cause you got to think, especially at the very start, like it's like no 6-man's gonna be stacked at the start. I didn't know you could pre-order Sand already, but yeah, they're apparently launching it for $20. That's what it said on their announcement image that they dropped, where it previously showed the release time. They don't show that anymore. Bro, what the hell? Is this like on the night side or something? Give me the experience, man. I'm confused. What do you mean? You could, but you get how much money? 2,500. What are you talking about? Are we talking about like you could run 6-mans, but you get 2,500? I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about like a pre-order and it's gonna come with like a bonus of stuff that you can buy stuff with? I still don't know what you mean. Interesting. That's a really good question. So in the Server Slam, the way the characters worked were really weird, and this might be a problem if this is how the main game functions. I think what you're talking about is like how much do you start off with like resource-wise in order to be able to craft out ships? Kind of like how when you started a character inside of the Server Slam, you started off with 2,500 of the building material and a couple of guns. Is that what you're talking about? And then you were able to just create a new character and have the starting material again. So if you completely zeroed out one character, you could at least swap to another character and start again. Dude, what the actual hell? Unfortunately, I see that possibly being somewhat abused or abusable. If you lose, you delete. Yeah. fucking zero out your character, it's time to move on to the next one. If you zero out 3 characters, you better start deleting some. Yeah, fuck. Well, place your bets now as to how many characters the old man's gonna have to fucking delete. Because I can practically guarantee we're gonna zero out more than 3. Dude, I almost am refusing to believe we haven't found the last material. What's going on here? Like, what do you mean we haven't found the last material? The last planet we got done in 2 scans. This one we've literally had to run the whole planet. I was running the tutorial scanner up until just a second ago when you were at the base, Doc, and that was because I wasn't wanting to go into my ship and run it past the system support. We are well past the system support at this point in time, so when I go to mine something, I can only mine it for like 2 seconds before I'm overheated. Once we craft up some more missiles, it's not going to make much of a difference, which is why we turned on this scanner. This scanner is huge, because the other scanner will scan and tell you that there's items there, but it won't tell you what they are. This one will tell you what they are. Dude, the gunplay inside of Sand feels so nice. I don't know what it is. The rifle I absolutely love. I'm obsessed with the starter pistol as well. They're you would think in a Walker game where you're shooting rockets at other players that the rockets would be the best way to take players out. And you can take players out like that, but there's got to be some sort of like damage reduction from rockets to players, because it's nothing crazy and you're much better off hitting them a couple of times with the pistol. Okay, dude, I actually cannot believe we haven't found this yet. I'm about to just leave this planet. We've gone to every point of interest at this point in time. They're all still question marked out for some reason too. I almost feel like it's bugged. Let's move on. Let's go search this last planet here. Where is it? Ooh, see, look, this is one of those fireballs. Oh, it's heating me up. Let's not go near that thing before we end up breaking this ship again. I may need to scan the resource first, so it's like a potentially a hidden resource. So I really doubt it. Well, I mean, what resource could potentially be hidden from me inside of a tier 2 region at this point in time? But at this point, Doc, we searched the whole planet, so it had to have been something. The gunplay in Sand was nice. I liked it. Whereas in Arc Raiders, it doesn't lean very heavily into like the long to mid-range weapons. Here inside of Sand, dude, it really does. It really does. And I don't know what it is. I love snipers. Apex Legends. Don't catch me with a longbow inside of Apex Legends, I'm telling you. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that right now. Ooh, it's another water planet. You don't say. Oh, dear. Oh, we're good. Boom. One scan and the planet's done. God, you gotta love it. This is gonna give me some exploration experience, too, actually. Cool. This may cut down one planet for us having to do. Nice. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick. You'll come along. You'll come along at some point in time. We'll pull you over to the dark side before you know it, Mick. Before you know it, you're gonna be out here on Movia 1, swimming in the ocean. Just you wait. We're coming for you. We are coming for you. Well, we only got 5 experience for that one thing, so it doesn't quite save us a planet. We still have to search 2 more planets. Wah wah. Clock is so far away. Shit, we've searched both of those. What about in Les Chalets? We've searched all of those. Shit. What about in Janice? Oh, no. Okay. Skirt. Don't hit the planet. I think we nicked the planet there a little bit. Slurm. Slurm 27. He's the 27th Slurm to join the universe. Better luck next time, Slurm 27. That or he's had his 27th Slurm. How many Slurms until you slur him out? Isn't there a limit that you can have? No? Unlimited amounts of slurm. Nice. Mick will be out here someday with Bob, too, as well as Tommy Custard. Scouring the deserts of question mark, question mark, question mark. Or should I say... Hold on. 1 second. Or should I say... Saguties 3. How about that? How about that? Man, something was bugged about that other planet. Look, that's already green and already not question marked out. We went to all of the POIs on the other planet and they just all stayed to be question marks. Scammed. Scammed. What are you doing over here, Custard? Nowhere. What do you mean, nowhere? What are you up to, Tommy? What are you doing down here, Tommy? I'm staring at you. My elbows are doing something weird, but I'm staring right at you, Tommy. Tommy, my boy. Come out of that crafting machine. Tommy, I'll be right back. You make sure he doesn't move. Did Tommy move? Tommy, do something! Piss poor wiring job you got here, Tommy. Get it together, pal. This guy's a freak. He's some sort of freak. Alright, we've got... Damn it, we've got one more that we need to scan. 2 more. Look, and the red is staying question marked again. Man, are we on another bug planet? No shot. Darth, my man! Finally downloading the game. You enjoyed the demo. The game's got a specific charm to it. You know what I mean? It's a nice... It's a nice kind of like power down and then strategize and then kind of mine. To upgrade, to mine some more, to upgrade some more, to mine out some more, and have some of it done on the automation. You know, it's nice, it's nice. It's got a certain charm to it. Mick doesn't understand it, but he's old. Bob 2 gets it. Ooh! We're safe. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for any of these triangles that may end up turning out to be question marks. In case we did need to scan something. But I have a feeling we're on another bugged-ass planet. Getting scammed exploration experience is what we're doing. Squeeze her on in, and then the big reveal. Nothing. Unbelievable. And look, we've gone down here and it says 1 and it says question mark, and this is still a fucking question mark. Like, how does that make sense? This has got to be a bugged planet. We're moving on. It has to be bugged. That's the only thing that makes sense. M-Dog, lay off my planet, pal. I'm gonna scan that planet. This guy's a freak. Little does he know that I am the fastest ship in the galaxy, M-Dog. Because of the maximum aerodynamicism of our ship, of course. Oh, he's already on the planet. You'll rue the day, M-Dogs, that you beat me to this planet. I tell you that. I tell you that. Come on, give me a one-scan planet. I'm feeling one scan here. Oh. Not quite. See, this labeled right away, kind of like in the last planet, but we didn't go to it. Maybe that's what we're doing wrong. And so if I went straight to that question mark, maybe because I opened this but didn't go to it, it's gonna just bug out. Now that we've properly cleared that area, now these question marks, these points of interest have nothing to do with, like, scanning the island, but maybe it's bugging something out. Now that we've gone here, it did properly title and label this. Hopefully when we come over here, it'll label this. There's 2 types of resources here that we're looking for. Come on, you dirty bastard. Show me the money. Ah. Them dogs. Problem is, even though we're going to be able to go into the level 3 exploration area, I've got a bad feeling that we're going to need the next tier of mining to really do anything out there. And in order to do that, I need to get up to level 3 science. Where are we at on the science? We're quite a ways off. Nope, this is still a question mark. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's saying that the 2 question marks are here. But where? Look, 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 we're getting fucking scammed. These are the 2 resources. Okay, hold on. We found one of them. Do I literally have to... do I have to mine it? That's never been the case before. Yes, I see this. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Well, we got it done. One more planet. One more planet and then we are out of here. See you later, M-Dogs. Beat you to it. Dump. A little too slow. You're gonna have to wake up a lot earlier in the morning to beat the old man to the punch. Where are you going? Already went that way, slowpoke. He's just playing catch up now. See you later, chump. Is he following me? Get the fuck out of here. No, he's not. Some sort of freak. slightly concerned that we're not gonna get as many resources back that we need from dismantling the base. It's gonna be interesting once we get to that. Show me the money. All right, we found all of the stuff here. There's something there, and there's something there, and there's something over there. Ooh, okay. I'm starting to see where we went wrong on the map exploration before. That was my fault. It wants me to, what's it want me to run up on this thing? Yes, I see it. I see the iron deposit. What the fuck, man? It's weird. That's definitely bugged because other planets we've done in one scan. Right here, it's the cupric and then the sandstone. What do you mean? Oh, that's ferric stone. Oops. Son of a bitch. 130 this way and we'll be done. We're literally moments away from traversing to parts of the map that the world has not yet seen. For we shall be the first, trust me, don't look it up, to enter the level 3 exploration zone. Exploration to the maximum, they say. Probably where our main base of operations is gonna lie. Getting closer. Any moment now. About halfway there. Over in the Terminus region, Doc, there is a lot of people hitting up that copper and aluminum, which is honestly why I was gonna set up our base. I was gonna set up the aluminum and copper base right here on number 4, because there is a lot of clay shells here. There's a lot of clay shells here. But I'm coming to find out that there's a decent amount of clay shells everywhere, like even here inside of the exploration level 2 area. There was clay shells there. None there. And maybe there's even a higher level shell in the tier 3 area that's gonna like powerhouse it even more possibly, you know what I mean? We did it. Exploration level 3 has been obtained. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Super good. We're going home. We're going home. We're gonna also unlock tech level here in almost immediately. We're gonna unlock tech level 2, which is gonna give us another base and the construction tool 2.0, which allows us to take stuff down. Thank goodness. Terminus Realis has a copper aluminum base he set up as well. My man, hell yeah. Very nice. That's why I'm gonna strip this base all the way down, because if I go full on copper and aluminum over in Terminus, I have no need for a copper base over here, which gives me room to set up iron and coal, or potentially even something else inside of this tier 3 zone. We'll see what's going on with this tier 3 zone. That's where we're getting ready to head. I still have this base tool as well, so as soon as we get to a spot in the tier 3 zone where it's like, this is our spot, it's done for. Park right here. So there's actually some inside of sector 2. Hold on, let me show you. There was some down here on Capedia, not on this one. With 3 coal in one deposit. Huge. Technology level increased. We've done it. We've finally done it. Where is that build tool 2.0? Where did it go? What do you... Oh, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? I have way too much inventory. You think, Aleph? You think 400's too much? I don't think so. I think it's just right. 2 magnetic coils in the construction tool 1.0. Why don't I have that? Okay, that should have been it. Yeah, it was. Okay, perfect. Let's get these coils. Construction tool 2.0 has been obtained. Finally. Finally. Which means we can recycle. I can dismantle the shipyard. Let me dismantle this thing. What do we get back from it? I got industrial rubble. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do with that? Oh my god, what am I supposed to do with this? Melt it? What the fuck? Hold. Oh, I wish I didn't sell all these parts. I kept one aluminum scrap. Oh, did you guys see that? You see that? Oh, it's not on here. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. It's not on here. I just saw it in here and I thought that it would fucking work. It wouldn't work. I'm an idiot. It's not how it fucking works. I just saw it here and I thought it would fucking work. It's not how it works. What do I do with this shit? If we take a look at this, specifically aluminum scraps, this needs a recycling plant. I see no recycling plant anywhere on the tech tree anywhere. We've got a crystallizer, a fuel, a battery array, a mag. Go over to laboratory. I mean, recycling plant may possibly be down there. We go over to permits. It's not on the permits anywhere. Factory. Sell it for credits. That cannot be it. You know? There's no way that's it. Especially because with the other... I mean, this might actually be just need to be sold. But with the other stuff, like this says a recycling plant, and this says recycling plant, and the other one says it can be disassembled for some materials. I ended up just selling all the stuff that says it could be disassembled. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Oh, confinement bottle. I thought it said confetti bottle. It's fucking so killer, man. It's just so killer. I needed the concrete back, dude. I needed the fucking concrete back, bro. We don't have silicate. Oh, God. I wish I could turn this silicone into silicate somehow. Alright. Alright. Hold on. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something else. What's it called again? Let me look it up, because you know what? Google's been getting more and more information pumped out with this game, with people chatting about it and trying to figure out and troubleshoot with, amongst themselves. Nope. I think the theory that somebody posted in the comments of one of the streams, that it's potentially tied to another station that we've yet to visit, is maybe like the best theory out there. I like that theory. Metal sheets and silicone gel. Craft up a few of these and get some rockets cooking, so at least inside of this Sector 3 area we're getting ready to go to, we could potentially at least slap down a base, figure out how we're going to get the concrete there and everything else rolling up there. This is all going to end up getting fucking wiped, but I'm not getting any of the materials back for this like I was hoping. I think at a certain point in time, yep, cancel. I was gonna say, I think at a certain point in time, my missiles are gonna go down. Oh, I can craft solid explosive. Nice. A recycler plant base? I can't find the recycler plant anywhere inside of the tech tree or the lab tree. It might be inside of the lab tree, because if we take a look, I'm not too far inside of this lab tree. Like, it might be somewhere down here where you learn how to build the recycler, or even potentially further down here. Like, maybe it's way down here where you learn how to build the recycler. I don't know. We've also got a construction tool 3.0, so I mean, like, it could be way down there. I don't know. The only use, Merciless, my man, coming in, dropping the sub on YouTube. Hi, how are you? Oh, welcome, my friend. Oh, welcome. I hope you're doing fantastic out there. I hope you're doing damn good. The only use of the scrap I could see, Aleph, is to get some form of credit reimbursement. You know what I mean? Like you said, sell them for credits. All right, we've got 25 missiles on our ship. That's not too bad. We are flying all the way to boom, boom, boom. We should be able to get to the Solar Alpha, Babylon, and refuel there. But just in case we can't refuel there, we're going to stop by Janus. Just in case we can't refuel there. I bet we can, but to play it safe. Oh, Janice! There you are. The one thing is the steel scraps, Aleph, and the steel scraps I picked up off of a crashed ship, like after salvaging a crashed ship. So those say that it takes a recycler, so that's got to be somewhere, whether it be at one of these stations and I just haven't run into it yet. You know, maybe it's somewhere over here and I just haven't seen it. Similar to how we figured out how to do the black box yesterday by completing Total Accident. It might be in the level 3 station that we're getting ready to go to. Maybe this sector that we're getting ready to go to isn't an abandoned sector, and maybe, you know, maybe there is a station out there. Oh, come on, get in there. All right, we're heading to Movia, and then no, let's actually go to Zemotes. Probably gonna save us some jumps. There are these like stars, and I don't think they're stars. I think they're asteroids, and it's a part of asteroid mining. Check this out. Yeah, look right there. I can fly into that thing. It'll cook me, but the game will let you fly into that thing. And there's like a shield that you can create, which I think protects you from the radiation and allows you to mine it. I don't know what you get from that, but you actually unlock that fairly early in the tech tree, and it's something that I have yet to do. Asteroid mining. You know, like that might be worth it. That might be worth it, but I don't know if we're just at that point yet. Alright, we're at the Babylon. We're at 166. That's going to burn through 52. Let's go see if we can refuel at the Babylon, because that's going to make a big difference. Stick it in. Just double checking, like maybe there's a recycler here. I'm just looking. Doesn't look like it. Nice. That's good to know. So if this is an abandoned system, getting back to this area, which has a station, shouldn't be too bad to get into redocking. It's really good. Really, really good. Damn, I can go from here all the way down to this bottom corner. ZX. We're going to ZX or WL. WL is the bottom corner, isn't it? Yeah, let's go to the bottom corner, fuck it. We're going deep! Where no man has been before, we are now in the Tier 3 region. The new sector, Strand. We did it. Well, let's pop into the first planet that we see and go see what's up. Let's go see what's up. Let's go see if there's anything juicy down here. Now, I'm a little bit nervous. It doesn't tell you, like, the last sector it told us was abandoned. I wonder if the lady's gonna pop up on the mic again and be like, hey, it's an abandoned sector. Don't be looking for some spaceship hoping it's gonna come save you, because it's not. Good news is if we run into more shells, we are prepared. sulfur here. Nice. Holy shit. A chalcedony cell, the shell, those really suck. There's a lot of resources here, and three of them show up on the night side. Try and find a deposit. Come on, show me that deposit. What's it gonna be? Place your bets. Place your bets. I guess it's gonna be iron and something. Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Definitely something and something. Looks like some copper. Copper and iron, perhaps? Oh, coal and sandstone. Okay, well now that's interesting. Interesting. As much as I I don't think we're gonna explore the rest of this planet, because, I mean, red's got some in the dark, green might have some in the dark, we may be able to. I'd imagine these dark ones are just that almerium crystal or whatever. I want the exploration experience, but I'm hesitant. I'm also hesitant to spend a lot of time, like, stuck scanning each of these islands, especially because it's making us actually walk up to the nodes. Rude. Yep, fuck it. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that? Question mark, question mark, question mark, and it's just smoky? What the fuck is that? Hold on. The plot thickens. Where's the other planet? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, the plot definitely thickens here. This is gonna be like some asteroid belt or something. Let's go see what this smoke is. Let's go see what is the smoke. It's definitely an asteroid belt. This is like the radiation zone. This is what we need all the shield for. Let's see what happens. We're going in. There's only one resource here. I'm getting pelted. Oh, shit. Run. No, no, no. Fuck that. That's a no-go, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is a no-go. Not happening. Looks like this planet has a bald spot. It's a hot planet, believe it or not. Well, now the plot thickens. We need to craft out that shield. Do I have enough? I do have enough to purchase it. Let's go ahead and slap that down. Alright, let's check this last planet here, and then we're gonna start digging deep into this sector here. Oh, did you see that? We saw some extra stuff. Hold on. Oh, for a second, the planet flashed right there. Nice try, ground. Damn, there's not one single deposit on this planet. Shitload of sulfur, though. This is a good planet for sulfur. Come on, we discovered it. Would knock the chalcopyrite off. Okay, it did. Alright, we're going to DA7387A. Let's go see if there's a space station inside of this here region. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can go to OB5863N, though. That seems a little bit more centralized, doesn't it? We're going in. My 714K? You don't say. This one's like very strangely in the middle, really close to this one. Maybe this is the station? No. No station here. We're going to GR139Y. We're going to XM. RB the XM. Going to FN. Oh man, we're running low on juice here actually. This is bad. This is bad. Ooh, this is really bad. This is really really bad. I think I have to go into the sector that actually has the thing in order for it to, like, technically count as me finding the thing. We're going to Double H. Oh my gosh, I just wasted a missile. Perfect. We're going to ZT. Oh my gosh, I wasted another missile. We're cooking. I just took a huge chunk of damage. Took a massive chunk of damage. Before we actually, like, burn up, let's go look this. Let's go check out this planet in the Gamma sector. And then we're gonna go to YD. YD looks like it strands further out that way and then back up this way. I don't think there's a station out here, you guys. I think we might be in trouble here. I think we might end up losing the ship, and I don't know if I've got enough to tow her back home. So I suppose we'll find out what happens with that. Hopefully it just runs off of a percentage of what you have. So they'll tow me home for really cheap. This one just has shells, man. This one didn't have fucking anything, dude. Alright, YD. We're coming your way. Don't hurt me, please. Alright. We've reached the edge. Check it out. ND doesn't go anything but down. I could technically go SG. Decent way back. This QJ could technically be what I'm looking for. Like, QJ may be the center. What does this look like? Janus? This doesn't look any different than any of these. And as a matter of fact, it's not even the brightest one on here. Like, for all I know, it could be YX. I want to backtrack. I don't want to backtrack. Let's check this planet and see if this planet has anything. What's crazy is, like, the deposits on Sector 3, which requires 3 exploration, so far have been much less tempting to slap a base down than it was over in Sector 2. Now, there are these asteroid belts out here, so it would be nice. Again, we're on a planet that doesn't even have... has some more Chalcedony shells. I don't like those. This planet doesn't even have deposits. Alright, we're going to MB. That or we're going to OC. SG, maybe? Nah, SG's too far out. Let's go to OC, QJ, JV, YX. If our ship makes it. We're, like, out of juice, so I don't know... It's gonna hurt us. Yeah, that one took some damage. Oh, we're full. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't have enough, so maybe it's gonna tow me anyways. Shit! Place your bets. Are we going to go down to 0? Are we going to go negative? Are we going to go negative? Well, we were probably one of the few who's made it out to this sector, and we're going to be one of the few in the negative monies. Nope, just down to 0. Oh my god, no way. I lost my base fucking deploy kit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit, bro. Oh, that's a kick in the dick, I tell ya. Fuck you. Fuck you, Raza. Kicked me right in the dick, didn't ya? Oh my, thank God I still have my missiles. We still have the missiles, so, I mean, the money, the base, the 500 for the base thing is just not that big of a deal anymore. That is fucked up, though. That is really just twisted. They're dirty. They're dirty, dirty dogs, I tell ya. It's gonna cost me more than 160 to repair this thing, too. 188? You guys are monsters. Alright, you freaks, you freakish monsters, you monsterish freaks. You've bested the old man yet again. Ugh. What kind of sucks is, like I was saying, none of these planets were really that solid to slap down a base on, you know? Like, over in Landmark, I was much more tempted, even in just the first planet, Capeta, with the coal and the iron out there being right next to Terminus as well, where we've got the aluminum and the copper. I mean, that's probably realistically where we're gonna end up going. But ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna end the live stream here. It is that time of the night indeed. Another slightly short live stream. We don't typically go live on Saturdays, but you know what, we was grinding. We figured we might as well jump live. Tomorrow probably gonna be the same thing. Sometime afternoon, sometime after we get out of church, we'll boot up a live stream, run it, and then, because I'm trying to temper the schedule here, so just in case we have to wake up early in the morning on Monday in order to stream the sand release, we're going to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys are, like, in the Ukraine, so they drop it at, like, fucking 4 p.m. their time. It's, like, 8 a.m. our time, and it's even possible that them releasing it on Monday their time ends up being Sunday night our time, so we may end up postponing tomorrow's live stream because sand is actually going to drop during the nighttime at like midnight on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So keep your eyes peeled for that. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Was a crazy stream today. Crazy stream, let me tell you. Everywhere came in here, gifted 5. I'm just going to read them out. Gifted 5 memberships. Rob came out, gifted 5 memberships. Then everywhere gifted 5 more memberships. Jim gifted 5 memberships. Yeah, everywhere gifted another memberships for a total of like 11, it seems. Aleph was in here, gifted 10 memberships. The man, the myth, the legend himself. You guys are absolutely freaking insane. I tell you, it was a wild stream indeed. Aleph, let me know once you need an invite to the corp. But we've also got some top fans to shout out. Doc coming in at the #1 spot, Aleph, and then Rob rounding out the top 3. But we also got Mick. Mick hates the game, but he loves the old man. Let me tell you, he's in the #4 spot. We've also got Jim and Wing and Everywhere and Husky and NPC and Luke and Ferris all rounding out the top 10. We appreciate you guys. On the Twitch, it was a damn good night as well. It was a damn good night. Wolfwood came in, dropped a follow 11 hours ago. That must have been earlier, but Clemenotep came and dropped a follow today as well. My man, but also Darth was here for a while. Blade was here for a bit. Who else? Oh my gosh. We had a bot here trying to sell us views over for a little while. It was a crazy stream. I appreciate you guys. Keep an eye out. We will be live tomorrow at some point in time playing something. But other than that, I hope you guys all have an amazing night. I'm out.